Wyoming Governor Matt Mead unveiling an energy policy this week designed to keep his state as the top energy exporter while also promoting new industries such as production of liquefied natural gas. And joining us by phone is Republican Governor Matt Mead. Governor, thank you for joining us.
Don, thank you very much.
From what I understand, this new energy policy was 2 years in the making. Why did it take so long?
Well, it's a good question, and I actually, when I started working in Iowa, I was predicting it would be a matter of about a half a year. But one of the things that took a long time is, as I went about the state, we tried to engage all stakeholders, from energy companies to conservation groups to livestock producers, those interested in water, and get them all on board to get the input on this so that it was as inclusive as possible. And that took a lot of time, but it was well worth it.
Nearly half the measures, from what I can see, are aimed at streamlining state regulations. Is that a big obstacle when it comes to trying to devise an energy plan?
Well, I think it is an obstacle, and it's an area where I think Wyoming can do better. And so we wanted to make it streamlining, not only so that it's easier for companies to know what the rules are, but also to speed up the process. One of the things I don't want to do is have our government, that is the state, way of what we see as just a great opportunity for the future for energy development. But I also wanted the rules clear. So, you know, this question of energy is so important. It's fundamental to our economy and to our quality of life, as is the environment, both of them. And so having clear, concise rules that can be read and understood are both good on the development side and on the environmental side.
What reaction have you had so far from federal agencies? I know it's early days, but has it been positive feedback?
Well, it has been positive. Now, we are obviously shipping copies as fast as we can to Washington, D.C., the Department of Energy, Secretary of Interior, because one of the things that I think is fundamental that the country should be looking at is having an energy strategy or an energy policy. And we're disappointed the federal government has not done that, in my view. Not just this administration, but previous administrations as well. So we hope we're setting an example, understanding that Washington can at times be tone deaf to this. But this is fundamental for our not only our state but for the country, and so we hope they're paying attention.
We're nearly out of time already, Governor, but there is a legal challenge to try and stop the federal government from withholding $53 million, I see, in mineral tax payments that is owed to Wyoming. The federal government saying, look, sorry, that's just part of the sequestration. What are you trying to do to combat that? Are you going to court?
Well, we've not done that yet. Obviously, we've looked at every legal opportunity we can, and my Attorney General says doesn't look like there's much of a snowball's chance on that one, but our congressional delegations, working with other congressional delegations, I mean, $53 million to our state is a lot of money, and that money is, they're only calling it expenditure because it happens to go in the treasurer.
Right.
But it should come back to the state, and it's not only Wyoming, it's New Mexico, Utah, a lot of western states are suffering the consequence. Yeah. What they get to determine is an expenditure.
Governor, thank you so much. Wyoming Governor Matt Mead, thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck with the energy policies.
Thank you, Ashley. Thanks for having me on.
Very good.